Holy headache. Holy ball and chain.
I'm the best to do it. I unify music. This intro's enticing. Doing bolos like Tyson Fury. Music.
Turn it up.
Holy mackerel.
Fury. Music.
Yeah. 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 Yes. 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 Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Your purse. Yeah. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Crush, don't rush. What up? Canelo Alvarez. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man, look. First, I want to say this. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. Yes, I know we're going to get this a lot in the war room from people who's coming in late and everything. So I just want to say this now. Rest in peace to Takeoff from Migos, hit the Tyson Bell. We love you. I heard that he was fatally wounded, shot at a bowling alley or something like that with Quavo and just horrible violence. Which is why boxing and combat sports is just, if you got a problem with somebody, throw your hands, win, lose, or draw. Right? Hit the Tyson Bell. People are afraid to lose. People are afraid to get an ass whipping. All right? They're afraid to get an ass whipping. So they risk their lives. They try to take yours, all of those things. But pro combat sports, going to stay behind combat sports, people hashing out their issues in the ring or throwing your hands or whatever. You get your ass whooped, fine. Brush yourself off, get back up and live. You can live to be an old person, live to be an old person with your family. But another rapper lost, Takeoff. We love you. Hit the Tyson Bell for Takeoff. We got to do better. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Over a damn dice game. Absolutely. People don't want to take a loss. So, speaking of which, we have a when Master Black, two sugars. We have a pretty good show today. Not a lot of receipts or nothing like that. Not even a lot of Twitter fingers, but we're going to do a lot of talking. First, we're going to speak on Devin the Dream Haney versus Lomachenko. What did I call this show? The right way to be champion. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. I'm getting a lot of people sending video of that punch not landing and saying that Anderson Silva took a dive, saying that this is all fake. I know something went viral on TikTok. We'll discuss that. And you have that viral interview with Jordy and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury blowing his top on Jordy. We'll talk about that all over Derek Chisora and maybe a few other things. Oh, Arrow the Truth Spence. He says that there's an announcement very soon on who he's going to fight next. We'll talk about what that may be. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see what you have to say. Yo, Biz, nothing really to say other than good morning to you and a war room. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Good luck, Loma. I want to see him achieve his dream. Shakur and Haney make sense. Quit with the Loma Biz, man. There you go. There you go. Right here. Quit with the Loma Biz, man. Quit with that. Shakur and Haney make sense. Quit with that. We're going to talk about people like him. About Gary Warren. We're going to talk about people like him. Okay. And actually, you're perfect. What's good, Biz? Check your Instagram, homie. Very important information. Let me look at my Instagram and this very important information. Let me see. Let me see right in front of everybody. Let me look at this very important information. Did you send it to me? How did you send it to me? Let me see. Very important. This stopped the show. So it's very important information. Check my Instagram. And what's your name on Instagram? Who is that? Who said that? Check your Instagram. Is very important information. Let me see. Live with 25. What's the very I don't see anything. Kale Brook gloves. Let me see. Maybe you should just tell me. I mean, I don't see anything. Hold on. How about this? No, I don't see anything. What was it? Just tell me now. Let me see. Good morning, Biz. Much love, my brother. What's going on with you? Biz the man, thank you so much. Rip takeoff, absolutely. Haney don't want the smoke. Okay. So damn sad. Speak the facts. Yes, absolutely. So where's Gary Warren at? Let's start this show. We were sidetracked and I didn't see anything that was important information. But let's start here. Gary Warren, he says, Shakur and Haney make sense. Quit with the Loma Biz, man. Now, let me see. Gary, do you mean that from the bottom of your heart, or are you just talking? Do you mean that from the bottom of your heart, or are you just talking? Let's see, because that's a perfect segue to what I'm going to say when I said the right way to be champion. Perfect segue. Morning, Biz. Let me see. Errol Spence is fighting Keith Thurman. Yup. Okay. He means that from the bottom. So what he wants in boxing is not for a champion to leave nothing on the table and wipe them all out. He doesn't want Devin Haney to possibly take on all of the good lightweights. Loma, no, don't take him on. Just take on who I would want to see him fight. Not what's good for Haney's legacy. So let me ask you, Gary, what's good for Haney's legacy? Fighting Loma and Shakur and Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, leave nothing on the table, fight Teofimo Lopez, or just fight who you want. Tell me what's better for boxing and what's better for Haney. What makes him a greater champion? Leaving Loma on the table or whipping his ass along with whipping Shakur Stevenson's ass? Let me see. What's better? Let you tell me what's better for Haney. Let's see. ShowBizz got in a bad car accident. I'm okay. Oh man, much love to you, brother. But the new wife and her or my new stepson are enjoying you and the community. Much love. I'm happy you doing well. I'm happy you doing well. Love you, boy. What's good, Biz? Right. So Gary's an idiot. Everybody, let's hit him. Let's hit him with this. That comment was dumb. 100%. Let me see. 50-50 fight. Haney himself said a different Loma would show up for him. The man had 8 months away from the gym and his diet for the first time in his life, but now he's all warmed up. I think a draw. Okay, so let's talk. Shakur Tank will wipe the mat with what's left with Loma. Okay, you're just a fanboy, so you're not. Shut up for the rest of the show. Okay, so let's talk to just everybody who talk boxing. All right, hit Tyson Bell. You may learn something. You may learn something, Gary. Sit back. Don't have your personal feelings take over the war room. All right. So let's talk boxing. Listen, I named this show Devin Haney. When you look at Devin Haney and what Loma did, all right, after the fight, the right way to be champion. Instead of, yeah, mute that guy. He's an idiot. So instead of doing it the old way, we're going to do the Devin Haney. Hit the Tyson Bell. Instead of fanboying or fighting certain guys and ducking others, Devin Haney, as undisputed champion, stepping in the ring and calling out a guy. When the last time you seen that? Simply. We're talking about being a warrior, simply. Huh? When the last time you seen that? Usually, the undisputed champion sits back like the GOAT, and he fights once a year, and he waits for everybody to come to him. Devin Haney stepped in the ring after Lomachenko, looking like a warrior, not what Gary is, right? A sucker fanboy, not that. But we're talking about a warrior. He's undisputed. He steps in the ring. He calls out Loma in front of the world. Talk to him, Biz. Yes. Here's what's even greater. Lomachenko, he says, whatever you want. You are the A side. You are the champion. I'm not going to act like I'm the champion. I'm the A side. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to myself. Whatever you want, I have to accept it because I want to be undisputed. That's how they do. Now, sucker MC Gary, and it's not just Gary, but Gary is the example. He's the shining example of the sucker MC. He would rather boxing go where somebody like Tank and Haney would never fight. They're not going to fight no time soon. They won't fight. Tank is tied up to fight him and Shakur Stevenson. That'll take a while. Shakur Stevenson ain't even 135 yet. Devin Haney, he stepped into the ring at 160. Hit the Tyson Bell. That fight won. So he'd rather talk and discuss fights that has a low probability of happening next, instead of getting a fight that is right there. That's the past, bro. We're in the future. But if you don't believe me, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to check out the receipts. Check out the receipts. All right? Brought to you by Retro Knockout. The receipts are brought to you by Retro Knockout, the modern day punch out with modern day characters, but the retro 8-bit graphics. Download the game, playable very soon. Ah! Hold on real quick. Let me refresh my browser real fast. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Roll out, super flex on him. See, pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. I run it here. Y'all just live here. Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Thanks for the shout out, but I'm no sucker, dude. You're talking like one. You may not be one, but you're talking just like a sucker. You'd rather have fights not happen, so you can hope and talk in comments about fights that look less unlikely to happen. The real people, the real warriors who into boxing like seeing fights instead of talking junk in comments about fights that's unlikely. We're different. We like the actual fights, not just talking in comments. Let me see what else we got. Man, Loma is going to fight Haney like it's his last chance, because it is. That's scary. I can't call it. They're both going to be the best guy. They're going to be the best guy they face. And let's do this. Before we hit the like, let me hit you guys with the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker! Wait, hold on. I think I got something missing. There's a video missing. But that's okay. We're going. Here's the receipt.
You have said...
Is lightweight? Is this lightweight?
He's a big lightweight, huh?
No, it's heavyweight.
Now,
in the ring, I'll show you.
That you are willing to make any concession that Devin Haney wants.
Look, I'm ready. I told before, I'm ready, and I'm ready for any option.
That's what I like to hear. I took the risk. Everything that George Kambosos mandated to me, I signed up for. So we'll see when we go to negotiating.
Look, he is an undisputed world champion. You know, you can talking about world champion. He is a top fighter. That's why he is a world champion.
Hopefully have a battle for undisputed Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko.
Huh? Hit the Tyson bell. Loma sat right there saying he's the world champion, man. Huh? Now, all of you Devin Haney fanboys and all of you Lomachenko fanboys, now is your time to talk. All right? Sucker MCs. All of you Devin Haney fanboys, all of you Lomachenko fanboys, now you can talk. Devin Haney said, it's good. He wants to take all the risk. I did. Y'all remember? Devin Haney went over to Australia. He accepted all the conditions with Kambosos, even a 2-fight deal, a 3-fight deal with Top Rank. No matter what, there's a rematch. He got underpaid, but he did a Devin Haney. Real recognized real. Devin looked at Loma and said, I recognize you. You'll do anything. Y'all real recognize real. You're looking familiar. Devin the Dream Haney Lomachenko looked at Devin the Dream Haney and said, he's the real champion, bro. He's undisputed, real champ. He's the A-side. I'll do whatever it takes to fight him. Warriors. Embarrassing. Not only are they embarrassing boxing, they're embarrassing fighters who can't make fights happen because they both think they're the A side. Ryan Garcia ain't got no belts. Tank Davis got 3. Terrence Bud Crawford has 1 belt. Errol Spence got 3. And I don't know whose fault it is. But these fights can happen. But these two, not only embarrassing boxing, embarrassing those fighters, but embarrassing fanboys because they are deciding to fight each other. And you got fanboys still trying to pick a side. What the hell are y'all talking about? Everybody, you know what? Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the Von Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnell Manton, shaboing boing.
Huh? What the hell are y'all talking about? Close out the chat and hit the like. How are y'all even still discussing what Haney isn't doing? How are y'all still discussing what Loma isn't doing? Tell me how. ShowBizz always been. I'm just asking. Look, Loma should have stayed at 130. Why? Why? So you don't see Devin Haney and Lomachenko? Why? So you don't see him fight? Y'all really, really don't want fights to happen now? Y'all so fanboys of one fighter and hate the other fighter so much, y'all don't even want to see it. This is a Taco Tuesday. I guess Manny Pacquiao should have never went to welterweight. Sausages. Haney gonna smoke Loma. But Kenneth Wallace, who gives a shit? That's not it. Boxing has been losing so much that we don't even get to see him in the ring. Why not applaud right now what we get to see? We've been losing so much, we don't know when we're winning. We've been losing so much. You got people like Gary Warren who rather discuss a fight that is highly unlikely, Devin Haney and Tank Davis. That fight is almost impossible to be made. He'd rather argue about that for 3 years than watch Haney versus Lomachenko. You got people saying that Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney. Why? Why did y'all say that if y'all didn't want to see them fight? Now that they're here, y'all don't even want to see it. Y'all talking against it. Why? Why? Now, those who are against Devin the Dream Haney, he ain't no real champion. He's a paper champion. But you're a fan of Loma, and he stepped in the ring and called him out. You don't give him no credit for that? You don't give him no credit for that? All you guys who hate Devin Haney right now, why? Many of you who hate Devin Haney love Lomachenko. So unlike everybody else, Devin Haney, as undisputed, didn't sit back and say, oh, he got to come to me. No, he didn't give me a shot, so I'm not going to give him a shot. Do you know how normal that is to say? Errol Spence did it. Do you know how normal that is? All of you Lomachenko fans, do you know what would have been the likely thing if Devin Haney was anyone else? Devin Haney would have said, he didn't give me a shot. I ain't giving him a shot. I'm going to move on, go up to 140, undisputed, drop off all the belts. I bet it was hard for me to make weight anyway, and he could have just went right up. No, he stepped in the ring and called out Loma. You don't give him no love for that? You don't give him no love? Huh? Y'all give him no love for that? BK said, I never get credit. Facts. Devin and Bill been the truth. Let me tell you something else. Lomachenko been the truth too. I want to hear you say that too. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. I need Lomachenko fans to say, I give Devin Haney credit for that, bro. Let me tell you both of their stories. Devin the Dream Haney was the least likely one to be the star. Everybody say that Devin Haney is boring. Devin Haney had the email title. It was easy to avoid him. Very easy to avoid him. Like Boo Boo Andre, he's boring, but hard to beat. And he just has the email title. I don't have to fight him. But through hard work, dedication, and with a lot of integrity and humility, he humbled himself, did whatever it took to fight Kambosos. Lomachenko went to fight in the war or support Ukraine. Devin Haney gets his opportunity and he gets lowballed, but he takes it, become undisputed. Now he hold all the cards and become the A side. He defends it, hold all the cards, become the A side, come over to the States and then calls out Lomachenko. How do you not love that? That guy could have said, everybody was trying to duck me. Everybody was ducking me. Now that I'm here, I can avoid everybody else like the plague. No, he stepped in the ring to fight Loma. Give him his love. Now check this. Check this out. Lomachenko doing this thing at 130 and all those things, beating Gary Ruff. As soon as he comes out, he's taking everybody on. 3-division champion. Goes for undisputed. Fights Teofimo Lopez instead of Devin the Dream Haney because he wanted to collect all the titles. loses, bounce back, fight Nakatani, and then Richard Comey. High risk, low reward fights. Go over, support his country, come back, fight a young and hungry lion in Jermaine Ortiz, who demonstrates how good he really is, squeaks past him, though the judges, we could talk about the judges too. That was sickening, 117, 111. Squeaks past him, and then say, with humility, I'll do whatever to fight Devin Haney because he's the man. Man, if y'all don't like that, y'all suckers. Let me see. What else we got? What we got? A big Loma fan, but I recognize Haney's skills. He can be patient and explosive. Very good fighter. I hope Loma still has some magic left, but I got Haney. Hit the Tyson bell. And not just that, we're talking about integrity. But you want to talk about the matchup? Absolutely good. I know some other lightweights that should take notes. Yep. Wanting tough fights like Haney, trying to fight nothing but champions like Loma. Hit the Tyson bell. But y'all so busy being on one side or the other that you guys work against yourselves. I'm talking about the Garys out there. And that's the black two sugars. Hold on. Let me see what you have to say. People overreacting with Fury fighting Chisora. It's a keep busy fight. Usyk fought Chisora 2 fights ago, 2 fights ago, but he didn't fight him. He didn't beat him twice, and then this is the third. It's the fact that this is the third fight. AJ fought Pulev recently, who Chisora beat. It's just a keep busy each year. We're talking. It's the third time. That's what's irritating people more than anything. If it was just Derek Chisora out of everybody, that's one thing. But the third time, that's the problem. But we'll talk about that. Let's talk about these judges real quick. Everybody hit the like. Let's see how many likes we got. I don't have to. Okay. I was looking at something else. Let's check out the likes. So basically, half of you guys haven't hit the like button. Hit the like for me. We only got 157 likes. Hit the like. Show some love. Close out the chat. Hit the like. Help support. Let's get some people in here. Let me see what you have to say. How about this? People say that Haney had an easy road to undisputed, and maybe he did in a way. But he for sure isn't going to make keeping those belts easy. I tell you this, though. Either way, what he's supposed to do? Not fight Kambosos? Easy or not? What are you talking about? He shouldn't fight Kambosos? He did the right thing, like Floyd Mayweather did. Put himself in a position where you had to mess with him. If you want to be champion, if you want legacy. Now you know my name, Biz. Loma's last 3 fights showed he's Asian, dude. No one cares. No one cares about that. That's not what we're talking about. So your brain is, you're out of there, bro. You're out of there. You're immature and emotional. People who complain about Haney versus Loma are usually the same people that say boxing is dead. We never see the big fights. Exactly. The thing is, I see my man right here. The thing is, when people say boxing is dead and are against big fights, they don't like watching boxing. They just like talking about it as if they know. They don't like watching it. Boxing is boring to them. It's actually boring to them. They just like talking about it. True talk. But we're changing that. We're changing that to have people understand what they're looking at. We're changing that. But let's talk about these judges real quick, real fast. We're 30 minutes in. The judges. We got these judges. Let me give you guys the Taco Tuesday. These judges got to stop being pathetic. There's an argument to be made that Jermaine Ortiz actually won that fight. There's an argument to, if somebody thought Jermaine won the fight, that wouldn't be a crazy statement. And for it to be 117, 111 on anybody's card, you got to stop, because you're ruining the sport. You can't have a 117 or 111 scorecard for that fight. It is impossible. There is no lens you can look through for that fight to be 117, 111. There is no lens you can look through. You're ruining the sport. Whatever you came up with, for whatever reason you came up with that scorecard, that definitely wasn't a 117, 111 fight. Agreed, 100%. When I came down, 100%. They are doing a lot of damage. Forever, that fight is going to be seen as a unanimous decision where Lomachenko controlled the entire fight and on BoxRec. Don't forget, people don't watch fights. They watch BoxRec or they watch highlights. They don't know. So forever is people going to just look at the highlights and look at BoxRec and see Jermaine Ortiz as an easy victory for Lomachenko, when actually, arguably, he won that fight. That's the sad thing. That's the sad thing. Facts. Let me see. Why is there one judge named Tim Cheatham? Right. Because that's how judges be. Let me see. Ortiz was winning until about the 9th round. I think I had split for Loma. Yeah. I think Lomachenko won the fight, but I'm saying it was that damn close. It was that damn close because Ortiz was winning big early. The first 5 rounds, it was like 4-1. I forgot, but it was something like that. Let me see. ShowBizz The Advice. We don't have ShowBizz The Advice today. Okay. But let's move forward real quick. Let's talk about Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva and that knockdown. Did you guys see the video of Jake Paul knocking down Anderson Silva but missed the punch? You guys see that? Let me see. Haney signed a 3-fight contract with Hearn. Yep. But Haney needs respect put on his name because of his integrity and willingness to reach to glory. 100%. People claim that they like that, but they don't. Canelo Alvarez. I think they give Haney crap because Haney's undisputed is backwards. He got the belts easy, but now will face the tougher competition that he should have fought on the way to undisputed. But here's the thing, Canelo, that doesn't even matter. That doesn't matter. We're going to watch Loma versus Haney. I don't give a damn what order it is. That doesn't matter. I don't know. People, that's what I'm saying. People aren't about watching the fights happen. They're about trying to create a narrative to discredit fighters. That's it. They spend, even outlets, if you see any outlet where all they do is talk negative, then that's what it is. How can I find arguments to discredit something? Hit the Tyson bell. That's what people are on now. How can I take stuff away? It's not about boxing. It's not about the boxer, the fighter. It's about themselves. This person's doing well. I hate that because I'm not. So let me work on discrediting people. Just watch. Just look around sometimes. That's true. Yeah, just look around sometimes. Look to see how many negative things are being said and say, oh, that's not the truth. You have a lot of people. ShowBizz, you're what? Straddling the fence or whatever they call it. ShowBizz, you're not speaking the facts. So if I was hating somebody, those are the facts. Nah, bruh. Nah, you want me to feed the insecurities you have. Yeah. Hey, Taco Tuesday became the Facts Friday. I'm not here for that. I'm here for talking the real truth. And that's Lomachenko and Devin Haney, monsters. But let's move forward. Jake Paul. Did you guys see that video? People said Jake Paul missed Anderson Silva. Let me see. ShowBizz. Ortiz won at least 7 rounds easily. I don't think, no, not easily. Ortiz versus Haney won't sell. Promoter can make much more having Loma versus Haney. Yeah. Absolutely. Taco facts. So let's look at it. Because guess what I have? I have the receipts. Let's check out this knockdown.
ride, do or die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high key. We about to pop off like when you pop the lock off. Brandon got the cannon that'll knock your block and socks off. Jewels that'll fool you, fools that'll do you. Got 2 bras in the pool that'll screw you.
He punched him right in his damn face. Ah! Let me tell you. It did connect 100%. Let me tell you. Hold on. The real Carnelo would not have said that and spent at least put a dub on the chat. Yeah, there you go. My man. Hit him dead in his cheekbone. Hit him dead in his mask. So let me say this again. Let me make this point again. Hey, no. Julius Jones, listen. Against the ropes, listen. Let me make this point again. Watch the fights. Consume the bouts. This is the land of make-believe, people. Listen, let me tell you what's ruining boxing. Let me tell you what's ruining boxing, if anything. That this is the land of make-believe. If your information is coming from TikTokers, you're not going to be well informed. If your information is just coming from somebody, some content creator who is only showing you one thing just to push their narrative, you are not informed. Remember, I said that. Watch the bouts. Consume boxing. You have people, like I said before, who rather argue who's ducking than watch fights happening. They rather, one of the better moments to happen in a lightweight division so far is Devin Haney and Lomachenko deciding to fight, and Lomachenko saying, I would do anything to get this fight, just like Devin Haney did to become undisputed. That's some of the best stuff you can get in this 4-king era of the lightweight division. And people are putting energy in discrediting one or the other. Even so, when you got people in the war room saying that Devin Haney shouldn't fight Lomachenko. You shouldn't fight Lomachenko. Pretending to be Devin Haney fans. Taking away something that could be a legacy fight. That's just like if, hey, Errol Spence shouldn't fight Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence took that fight like that. And he should. Let me see. Keep listening to TikTok.
If you keep listening to Sean and not listening to me, you're not going to be successful.
Huh? What else you have to say? People who steal pay-per-views. Be a speeding fact. I'm saying they're not watching. They're just they're in this fairy tale world for views. Be careful. Be careful of the agenda. Be careful. Look at the name of this podcast. I could have named this podcast Errol Spence accepts fight with Fundora. Everybody would have showed up. Hey, I could have Adobe Pro this month. I could have had Errol Spence looking like he's looking at Fundora. Errol Spence leaked. Errol Spence accepts fight with Fundora. I could have easily said that shit. Everybody would have showed up, and I would have said why I think that fight should happen. That's not me. Consume the real things. Consume the real things. Let me see. Flex on them. See. Pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. I run from here. Y'all just live here. Let me see. Carnelo, what? I'll pay quite a bit. There you go, DJ. You let them know. But here's a dub. To prove the point, from me to you. Let me tell you something, my brother. Look at my man.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Huh? Let me see. Canelo, 10 plus 10 equals 20. Now you donate a dub, Mr. Dixon. Damn, I think you're being moist. Stop being moist.
When I came down.
I think DJ got you on that one, dog. I think DJ got you on that one. But much love to you. I feel you. We're not the same. I feel hit the Tyson. I give that one to DJ. I think DJ got it. I think DJ got him on that one. I think he got him on that. That's okay though. Canelo, hang in there. A GSP ain't Anderson in boxing. So I just want to prove to you guys the facts. All right. Don't get your information from TikTok. Consume the bouts. Be truthfully knowledgeable. Know what's going on. Don't just be emotional on what you want to happen, or what you wish you would have seen, and don't just consume information from people that speaks to your agenda. It keeps you in the dark. Consume everything. Be informed, but what you want to consume first and foremost is the product itself, and then listen to everybody's perspective. But consume the product itself, because once you start listening to everybody's perspective, you know what's true because you saw it with your own eyes. You know what's true. You get to weave off everybody who's lying to you. Let me see. Be truthful. Devin versus Loma is stale. Not to me. If you think that's stale, fine. Not to me. Lomachenko is one of the more entertaining fighters I've watched in recent memory. Because I just love the angles, love the boxing ability, and I just can't wait to see the IQ. I can't wait to see if Devin here. I don't know for sure if Devin beats Loma. I know it's going to be a close fight. I don't know for sure if Devin beats Loma. I'm going to say this too, real quick. I'm going to say this too, real fast. I heard someone say that Jermaine Ortiz would have beaten Kambosos. You agree? You agree? People are saying, yeah, that's on his for sure. People are saying Jermaine Ortiz would have beaten Kambosos. You agree? Bivol versus Ramirez. Yes, I agree. Hey, brother, I'm gonna hit y'all with this. I just called in to say, stop with show tittles. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much. I don't think so. Okay, no doubt, probably. Okay, let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this. Silva is a beast, but GSP was great. Has great boxing ability. Silva does too. But let me tell you this. You agree? I think Kambosos would have given Lomachenko hell. I think Kambosos would have given why? Facts. I think Kambosos would have given Lomachenko hell, bro. I do too. Loma versus Haney would be a great fight to watch. Yeah, for boxing purists like us. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love that fight. Explain that one, please. Okay. Lomachenko has issues with natural lightweights with fast hands, bro. Brother, it is what it is. If you're a natural lightweight with fast hands, meaning that you're big and strong, because Loma's a little guy. He's a little guy with T-Rex arms. That guy shouldn't be at 135. Not naturally, but he does it because Floyd Mayweather wasn't really natural 147 pounder, but he's great. Duran wasn't a natural middleweight at all, but he's great. That's what great ones do. Lomachenko's great. That's why he's at 135. But those little arms, you fight a natural lightweight, he will beat you if you're a punching bag. If you're a natural lightweight and he's giving you angles and he can whip your ass. But if you got fast hands like Kambosos, I'm just saying. Y'all saying that Jermaine Ortiz would have given Kambosos hell. Let me tell you, bro. Kambosos would have given Lomachenko hell. Styles make fights, bro. No, have to have fast feet too. Okay. All I know is he would have given him hell. Jermaine Ortiz is a very good fighter coming up. He's not great. Jermaine Ortiz is just a big lightweight with fast hands. That's it. I'm going to tell you who also got that issue. Tank Davis. That's why him versus Ryan Garcia is a good fight. Tank Davis got that issue. When you're a big dude, hey, yo, Tank Davis is beating guys with this. Nobody's giving Tank Davis his credit for this. Tank Davis is beating guys with skill, bro. Tank Davis is beating guys with skill, bro. 100%. Mario Barrios was whipping his ass. I don't care what anybody say. He's beating guys with skill. When Tank just tried to fight a guy, Leo Santa Cruz even. Tank had to walk Leo Santa Cruz down like, hold on, let me absorb. Bam! He adjusted. He adjusted. Tank always getting his ass whipped. That's the black two sugar. Rolly Romero had me biting my nails, bruh. And that's the black two sugars. He was messing around being effective with a jab on Tank. That's the black two sugars. Tank was trying to figure Rolly ass out. He did. He started talking to him, talking shit, getting in Rolly's head. Rolly got super aggressive. Bam! Thank God. Because Tank said he ain't even throw it hard. He just hit him. Tank got a hard-ass punch. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, bro. Thank goodness. Tank can put your lights out like that. But he's beating people here. That's the one thing I can compare Tank to Floyd. There's no way Floyd should have beaten Zab Judah. No way. No way. And to keep it a buck, Floyd should have been against Sugar Shane Mosley too. Floyd made Sugar believe that Floyd was invincible. He beat him here. Sugar rocked him. He recovered. He rocked him again. He recovered. And Floyd was talking shit to him, leaning in the corner, looking at him like, I'm still here, bro. Like I'm about to kill you. He convinced Sugar. He convinced Chop Chop Corley. Chop Chop Corley had Floyd hurt. But Floyd started hitting Chop Chop Corley and said, shut up and fight. Shut up and fight. End up dropping him. He beating him here. There's no way he should beat Zab Judah. No way, no how, bro. When I saw Tank Davis looking up at Mario Barrios, I was like, when Tank started dribbling him off the canvas, I couldn't believe it. Let me see. ShowBizz would have gave Frank Bruno hell. Yes, I would have. There he is again. George would pressure and speed would kept Loma off rhythm. Then Loma would have had to figure a way, to tactfully insert himself, without getting real damage. Dog, DJ is. DJ out here brilliant than a mug, bro. DJ out here brilliant than a mug. Did y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see when Tank Davis was looking up at Mario Barrios? All right, so one last thing. Let's discuss that True Jordy. I definitely recognize the face. I just never said his name. I didn't know his name was True Jordy. That guy looked like he done scrapped or something though. He looks serious with his. But him and Fury had their interview. Hold on, let me see. Biz versus Bruno. yeah, Bruno will get me out of there. Let me see. Do you know is Billy Joe Saunders the face is still exploded? I don't know what that. Linares almost KO'd Haney, in my opinion. Yeah, he did. Linares a problem. He's a problem. He had Haney hurt more than he had Loma hurt. We'll talk about that in a minute too. Oops, my bad. What's somebody saying? True Gordy from the UK. Right. Yeah, we know that. All right, so here's the receipt.
Thanks for taking the interview, Tyson. I understand where you're coming from, and I wish you the best of luck, mate. Cheers, mate.
I think you're a tosser, you little tosspot.
Thanks.
And I won't be doing any more interviews with you little tosspot bearded.
No worries, mate. Thanks very much.
Kiss my balls, you little wank. You little shithouse.
Have you worked out how to close this phone? Are you all right?
So
let me see. A rollout. I've always wanted to see Roger Mayweather versus your. We love you, boy. Yeah, I got Roger. Oops. Well, so here's the thing. Wait. Biz, what about the way Loma beat Gary Russell Jr.? Would that fight not be similar to Cam? And if so, why? Styles do make fights. Because Gary Russell is a little guy. I said big. A natural lightweight is the first thing I said. Lomachenko at lightweight is an issue. He's struggled at, that's just not his thing. He struggled at 135 from the very beginning. So I said a natural lightweight with the speed. Gary Russell, what a guy. But that was a close fight though. Gary Russell and Loma was a good close fight, right? That's closer to Loma's, that's his weight. So the first thing I said you can't miss is natural lightweight and then fast hands and everything else. It's the physical strength that Loma's dealing with. True. Everybody, make sure you bet us on BetUS. It's bigger, easier to use, and safe. Scan the code, take you right to the landing page. Add ShowBizz as the promo code. Get you 125%, your possible $2,500. So make sure you guys go to BetUS, bet us on BetUS. And this is how we got to do it right here. We got to get to the money. I think I'm getting too much money. So let's talk. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury was angry with Gordy because Gordy was pressing him on why fight Chisora for a third time. Okay? Understandable. But let me tell you something. Tyson Fury has no choice. So I'm not a fan of the fight, but I'm not mad at Tyson Fury. I'm not mad at Tyson Fury whatsoever. So to grill Tyson Fury is, I don't think it was completely the proper thing to do. But he did represent the frustration of a lot of boxing heads, but not all of the people, because that fight's is sold out, right? It's about to sell out. Is it Gordy or Georgie? Jordy. Oh, it's Jordy. Okay, my bad. There's no point in the third fight. Well, the thing is, Fury is mad at himself. The thing is, who else would he have fought that anybody would like? Who else could he have fought that people would have accepted? I mean, as far as a fight that people will watch. No. You're late. Joe Joyce said he wasn't ready to fight him on December 3rd. Joe Joyce said that himself, so he's out. He wasn't going to be able to fight him December 3rd. That's when Tyson Fury was going to fight. AJ, I'm not sure if you were there, but that fight fell through. So you missed that. You're under a rock. AJ, and just to keep you abreast, AJ and Tyson Fury were negotiating for a while, and he had to make that December 3rd fight. Eddie Hearn definitely didn't want that to happen. He started extending things, and the fight fell through. Usyk said himself that he wanted to spend time with his family. He was going to fight December 3rd. I'm talking about Tyson Fury versus somebody on December 3rd. Usyk ain't ready until months from now. Tyson Fury is trying to get a warm-up. You think Otto Wallin would be a bigger fight than him versus Derek Chisora? No. He already beat Otto Wallin, but no. Ruiz is tied up in negotiations with Deontay Wilder. Frank Sanchez would not be a bigger fight than Chisora and Tyson Fury. Think about the location. It's going to be in the UK. The fight is almost already sold out. A lot of these people are sold up. A lot of these people are sold up, and Herkovich wouldn't make a big fight. Wouldn't make a big fight. Zhang wouldn't have been bad. That wouldn't have been bad. I think you can try to make a big, because they're both so big. Zhang wouldn't have been bad. There's no Ortiz, really? So you're mad at Chisora, but would be happy about Ortiz? No way. All he does is get dribbled off the canvas. King Kong Ortiz isn't a bigger fight in the UK than Derek Chisora and Tyson Fury. Jared Anderson gets a title fight. He's not even in the top 10 of the WBC. So no. Why would he get a title fight? No. At least Derek Chisora's in the top 10 of the WBC. So think about what I'm saying. Tyson Fury needed a really? So now y'all just running off that. So damn right. It makes right. So you're proving my point. Tyson Fury needed a warm-up bout by December 3rd. He wanted AJ. AJ fell through. So Derek Chisora in the UK, that was it. Daniel Dubois has a fight. He has a fight coming up. Is it this month? He has a fight coming up this month. Biz has a great point. Yeah, there was nobody else. The whole point of it was that it was nobody else. Did AJ duck? No, these fighters don't duck. It's the guys in the black suits. But you guys do whatever y'all want. Yes, this weekend. Yeah. Wild Biz defending. See, he's an idiot. When am I defending a trash fight? You're an idiot. You're not listening. Too busy being emotional, being an idiot. So I gotta give you this.
Motivate me heavy. Dude, you're a genius.
So for the idiots out there, like I said, I'm not happy about the fight, but I'm not a complainer. I know exactly what's going on. Okay, then it is what it is. Then it is what it is. Hunter is not a bigger fight than Chisora in the UK. So it is what it is. Right? Haven't seen that clip. Your sausage. I'm getting a lot of texts. So what I'm saying is, after AJ fight fell through, I was just like, oh, okay, he got to get a fight in. It's just like Terrence Crawford versus Evanesian. I want Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, but he got to get a fight in. Okay, it's Evanesian. Fine. Errol Spence is about to announce who he's going to fight next. Whoever it is, fine. I'm not a big fan of Terrence Crawford versus Evanesian, but I'm not going to act like a dumbass as if I don't get it. It is what it is. That's where we are now, which is why Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, I'm supporting. And there's people who still don't want that. People don't know what they want. We don't want trash fights like Chisora and Tyson Fury, but we don't want excellent fights like Lomachenko and Devin Haney either. I just want to complain. Do you agree with Jordy about the deadline for AJ, but not Chisora though? What was his point with that? The thing about AJ is that fight wasn't going to happen. You can already tell what was going on. They were just waiting it out, and that fight wasn't going to happen. The fight wasn't going to happen. You know what time it was, bro. Let me see. I think Frank Sanchez is close to getting a title fight pretty soon. He's been doing pretty good. Yeah, he's been doing well. He's been doing well. And I like Frank. That's a good fight, though. Biz be playing both sides. No, I'm just telling you what it is. I don't choose sides because I'm not a fanboy, right? So you go to a choose sides channel. You go to a choose sides channel, dog. I'm just telling you guys. I'm telling you guys what it is. I don't like bending the narrative and bending the truth just to be on a side and shit. You're Rocky going somewhere. Actually, let's take care of that right now. Let's take care of that right now, dog. Let's take care of that right now. Where we at? Let's take care of that right now. Let me see. Yeah, Frank. I thought Michael Hunter was a cruiserweight. That dude's a bridgerweight. All right, so let's see. Wow, dude, I'm getting so many texts. Do I have to go in a minute? But let's see. So let's go to the Twitter fingers. Hold on. Fury gave AJ a deadline and not Chisora. Chisora is under AJ's management. Right. So obviously that was the fight that Eddie Hearn wanted to make. There was nothing he can do. No matter how much AJ wanted to fight, it got to be accepted by Eddie Hearn. There was nothing he can do. So they had to have the fight that Eddie Hearn wanted to make, and that was Chisora. And Eddie Hearn doesn't want AJ to fight Tyson Fury. He said it in so many words. No, he said, I don't want that. Eddie Hearn wants AJ to get some wins in. He didn't want him to lose 3 times in a row. He lost. What did he lose? 3 of his last 5 fights. He couldn't afford. He got AJ for the long run. So that was the fight he was willing to make. I know you understand it. I know you understand it. Okay, everybody, here's the Twitter. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. That still cracks me up. That still cracks me up. Makes sense. Okay. So Errol Spence, he tweeted announcement soon with the upside down face. Now I can tell you guys what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he's going to 154 for a quick stop and then coming back down. That's what I'm hearing. All right. And I've been hearing that since before Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fell through. I was hearing that if that fight isn't made, he's going to 154 for a quick stop and coming back down. That's why and I think it's the right thing to do. Give his body some rest. He got to give his body some rest because he's been trying to hold on to that 147 and it's just burning him out, bro. And so he got to go to 154, give his body some rest and come back down. Another thing is whoever Errol Spence fights at 154 is going to improve his resume. See, Errol Spence don't just take fights. He never takes fights. It's almost like Errol Spence got to find a challenge in order to perform well. Errol Spence going to 154, and whoever he fights is going to be far more dangerous than Evanesian for Terrence Crawford. You can bet your sweet ass on that because that's how Errol Spence moves. He doesn't want anything that even feels like a tune-up. So, y'all, we're going to see an announcement, and we're going to be like, oh, shit. It may be Errol Spence versus Tony Harrison. We're going to be like, oh, shit. I'm telling you, whoever it is. Okay, so let's go to the other Twitter finger. Devin Haney, he says, oh, and 117, 111 was outrageous. He's absolutely right. Ryan Garcia, Loma just might be too small for 135, so it seems. These are fighters who understand. All right, Lomachenko has always struggled at 135. Errol Spence, if you came up dirty anytime in your career, don't speak on me not respectfully, LOL. I don't even know what that means. Let's move on. Jake Paul, he says, dear Amanda Serrano, it's time to become undisputed featherweight champion. You have dreamed to have the opportunity to get the WBA title. It's your time. Thank you to the WBA. And Amanda Serrano said, yay! Thank you so much. You guys know that Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano rematch. Look like that's going to happen. Let me see. Good morning, community. I'm late. Bill Haney said Dev gonna beat the out of Loma for the Pauline antics. Here's my thing. When Loma said Laura, yeah, Fundora, anything like, when Loma said that he'll do anything, that you're the A side and I'll do anything to make this fight, you're the A side. You're going to, whatever you say that you need, I'm going to do, right? Those were the Twitter fingers, by the way. That means that the fight has to happen. Okay? That means that the fight has to happen. And do the Devin Haney. When you look at what Devin Haney did, and when you look at what Lomachenko said to Devin Haney in his face inside the ring, now y'all know what make fights happen. See, the game is changing. The game is changing. There are people leaving the game behind. The smaller weight classes and the women. Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Usyk being a free agent. There are certain fighters that are leaving the game behind. The old way that a lot of people like to argue in the war room is dead. Understanding that this guy is the champion, not trying to have a huge ego and saying, let's make the fight happen. Ego gets in the way. What got in the way of Deontay Wilder and AJ? Ego. Ego. Wilder felt betrayed. Wilder felt played at first by AJ. So then when the zone offered at $120 million, Deontay Wilder said F off. But in hindsight, $120 million, you could have been the first one to sleep AJ. Bomb squad! Instead of the Tyson Fury thing. Instead of for $120 million? Fought them twice? Damn. Ego got in the way. But that's the past, bro. That's the past. No ego, making the fights happen for legacy. Because you take your hit now. You invest now to be the man later. Devin Haney took those hits. Everything that Kambosos demanded. Let's do it. Now he's the man. And Lomachenko looked at him and said, and he told the world, he is the man. He's the man. He did what he had to do. He sacrificed. He's the man. He's undisputed. Now, I'm about to be the man because I'm going to whoop his ass. And I'm going to let you guys know I accept all his demands right now. Devin Haney said, we'll see at the negotiation table. Loma was like, okay, because I'm going to accept everything. I'm going to whoop his ass because all he wants to do is be undisputed. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. ShowBizz, let's be real. Jake Paul is the new Ali. Right. Let me see. Best versus best. People have to respect it. 100%. 100%. Here's the thing. I'm gonna end with some Jake Paul stuff. Ebenezer, who? It's a Tyson Bell. Let me end with some Jake Paul stuff. People being mad at Jake Paul. Not many fighters will do that. No. These guys are doing things differently, and it's resonating, right? While everybody else is trying to have egos and saying they're the A side and talking for months. Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Usyk, they're moving right along. Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields, Amanda Serrano, Roman Gonzalez, right? Lose a close fight with Estrada, which I think he should have won, but he lost it. Fine. Fight Julio Cesar Martinez, a young guy coming up. knocking everybody out. Beats him. Gets the third fight with Estrada. While everybody else is talking, Naoya Inoue. Why is it that these handful of fighters can get all the fights and become undisputed? Jamel Charlo just bit, pop, pop. Next, Tim Tszyu. Fine. That's a hard fight. Fine. Bro. That old way is done. That old way is done. Everybody want to keep saying who got more Instagram followers, who got more Twitter followers, who's the real big name. Belts collect dust and doesn't matter. And all that. While Lomachenko and Devin Haney about to fight. Like I said, Devin Haney was the guy. He was the Boo-Boo Andre. Look where Boo-Boo Andre is now. He was the Boo-Boo Andre. But he did whatever to be. Now with him being champion, he doesn't even have that chip on his shoulder like, I'm not going to fight anybody. He's going to fight them all, bro. He's going to fight them all. So let's talk. Let's talk. One last thing. Jake Paul and Anderson Silva. People ask me if I think that the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva fight was fake. Right? People ask me that. If Anderson Silva took a dive, if it's fake. My thing is this. Who cares? I'm asking you. Who cares? ShowBizz. Is Jake Paul, is it Fugazi? Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Who cares? Why do you care? Is WWE fake? Man, who cares? I'm having a ball. How about this? If Anderson Silva did take a dive to make this guy look great, good. That means he's a coward and he threw away his fans and his legacy to get beat by Jake Paul. I'm not going to take up for Anderson Silva. I'm going to be like, Jake Paul won something. With his money, he flexed on him. He won some negotiation, whatever it is. He won in the contract, whatever it is. He won something. He won the fight before he started. Fine, it's still a W. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Every time Jake Paul fight, I'm getting a bag. Every time he fights, I'm putting money on Jake Paul and getting a bag. That's my only, that's the only thing I care about. Let me see. Ego and pride destroys men. Vanity destroys women. And all three destroy you sassy dudes. I hope Devin can make the weight. Yeah, me too. Hit the Tyson. So do you guys have a good time on this Taco Tuesday? You guys enjoy yourselves? Let me see. Exactly. Yeah, it's just fun and games. Do your top 10 all-time boxers. Did that already. You just got to find the video. All right, I did my top 10 everything. All-time, heavyweight, lightweight, featherweight. I did everything. So just type it up and you'll see. Let me see. ShowBizz Store. Thank you so much, BK. Everybody have a good time. Catch it on. Let me see. Jake Paul for the bag. Love you, Biz. Love you, boy. Now I'm catching on. I just knew Jake Paul wasn't going to beat Hasim Rahman, dude. I was never against Jake Paul. I just knew he was going to be the real fighter. Hence why the fight didn't happen. So, no, you're catching on. Right? Hit the Tyson bell. You're catching on. I was talking about him versus Hasim Rahman. He ain't beat no real dude. So, you're catching on, right? So, yeah, and the fight didn't happen for those reasons. Thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz Adult. I'm out. Oh my goodness. Almost tweaked my